And obviously the biggest firing of the entire weekend was Sean McDermott. Bills Mafia. This one hits different. 9 years, 5 straight division titles, a franchise quarterback, and still it ends like this. The Buffalo Bills have officially fired Sean McDermott. Let that sink in for a second. This is not a bad coach getting bounced. This is one of the winningest coaches of the last decade, gone because winning was not enough. And this tells you everything that you need to know where the Buffalo Bills think they are at right now. Sean McDermott finished his run in Buffalo with a 98-50 record. 8 playoff wins, 2 AFC Championship appearances, 7 straight seasons with at least 10 wins. This is elite territory. Matter of fact, that is elite territory. And here's the number that matters the most to the ownership. 0 Super Bowl appearances. 4 divisional round exits in the last 5 seasons. Another heartbreaking playoff loss. This time, 33-30 in overtime to the Denver Broncos. Another year where the Buffalo was right there and still came up short. And eventually, right there, it stops being good enough. This firing is not about failure. This firing is about ceilings. And the Buffalo Bills have won 91 games since 2019, including the playoffs. This is the most wins in a 7-year span in NFL history without a Super Bowl appearance. Let that stat breathe a little bit. Think about that. Every other team in that neighborhood has eventually broken through. The Patriots did it. The Chiefs did it. The Colts did it. Hell, even the Cowboys did it back in the day. The Buffalo Bills did not. And that is the scary part about this. They kept losing the exact same way. Postseason overtimes, defensive breakdowns on the road, big moments where execution slipped. Sean McDermott went 0-3 in playoffs in the overtime. On the road in playoff, matter of fact, the Buffalo Bills were 1-7 under Sean McDermott, giving up nearly 29 points per game. That's not random. That is a pattern. And then Josh Allen. Oh man, this man finally enters in a new era. This move also drops a massive weight directly onto Josh Allen. For the first time in his NFL career, he will have a new head coach. Allen is heading into year 9. He turned 30 back in May. He has more playoff starts and wins than any other quarterback in Super Bowl history without a Super Bowl appearance. That is a brutal stat. This past season was quietly one of his toughest. Lowest passing touchdowns since 2019, sacked at a career high 40 times, and still carried the team with his legs, but you could feel the strain. Buffalo's entire priority now is simple. Win now with Josh Allen. Not stabilize it, not compete, simply win. And now Brandon Beane takes control. Because this is where things get really interesting in my head. The Buffalo Bills did not just fire Sean McDermott, they promoted Brandon Beane to president of football operations while keeping him as general manager. This is a power move. Brandon Beane now oversees football-related roster coaching hires vision directly. Matter of fact, he sees all of it. And now with the new stadium coming next season, ownership wants a fresh voice, fresh philosophy, and a staff built specifically on maximizing Josh Allen in January and February. Not culture, not consistency, championships. Now, make no mistake about this, guys. This firing hurt inside the building. Jordan Phillips called it sickening. Daquan Jones it made no sense. That tells you Sean McDermott had the locker room, but leadership sometimes making this move that hurts the most because standing and hurt looks more long-term. Sean McDermott was the perfect coach to rebuild the Buffalo Bills. He changed the culture. He ended the drought. He made the Buffalo Bills relevant again. But he's not the coach to finish a job. Buffalo is not chasing respect anymore. They're chasing rings. And when you have the generational quarterback entering the back half of his prime, you do not wait for a maybe. You swing. This is the biggest gamble Buffalo has made since drafting Josh Allen. And if they nail this hire, it could finally be the move that gets the Bills Mafia to the Super Bowl and winning a Super Bowl. So, Man Hour Nation, let me ask you this question. Did the Buffalo Bills make the right call firing Sean McDermott, or did they just fire the best coach that they've ever had? Guys, let's get into the comments and discuss your thoughts. Subscribe, Hit the like button and remember, we are live Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. East Coast time right here, youtube.com/man hour.